First News with Keeler in the morning on WIBX and WIBX950.com.
And why then would he ask the mayor of Utica to pay for a portion of this parking garage, considering it's something that benefits everyone? How do you respond to that? Because that's not really all that true, right?
I think that's an interesting statement because Rome, we do make quite an investment. Woodhaven is a good example. So we've got well over $2 million into the Woodhaven property already. And even with Bonaccio Construction purchasing it, we most likely will be investing in the utilities there. We most likely will be replacing the water system. So if you look at our track record with projects, economic development projects in Rome, we do try to participate locally as much as we can. We try to stretch our government dollars, or we'll look for grants that will help us offset it, but we also have local match. So I think that's important. I mean, we are investing in infrastructure right now in Rome at an unprecedented pace. I've said recently we've got well over $100 million in private sector investment. We've got over $100 million in public sector investment, and then that includes water, sewer. We're doing a biodigester project at the sewage treatment plant. We've just done a multitude of upgrades there, millions of dollars. Our water filtration plant, we've done millions of dollars there just in the last several years. We will be replacing the city's main sewage interceptor line at $14, $16 million. So we continue to make the capital investments because if we want people to live here and we want businesses to locate here, they're looking to make sure that the local government is taking care of the infrastructure so that they can continue to grow. And many businesses are very concerned that if they are going to locate here and their employees are going to have a good quality of life, they want to make sure that the municipality takes care of its infrastructure.
Yeah. So
we're very, very cognizant of that. We're replacing 3 bridges right now. So there's a lot going on here around the development.
So you have skin in the game. I think that's very important to note. And not asking you to give your opinion on whether or not Utica should have paid a portion of the parking garage. Just the fact that for somebody to say that Rome isn't asked to put money into the projects is definitely not true.
No, absolutely not. As a matter of fact, if you look at Air City Loft is a good example. Even though we don't have a direct dollar amount, we did put money. We are putting money into the project because that project has a 25-year pilot on it. So part of our philosophy is we'll take the hit early on for the taxes. We're not realizing a lot of tax revenue there for the population growth. Yeah. We know that it's for the betterment of the city. So one of the ways the municipality participates is through these pilots. And at Griffiths is a great example. If you look at that park, it's tremendous what's going on there. I mean, now it's really overwhelming that it's turning out as beautiful. But the city of Rome gave up a lot for the redevelopment of that property. It all sits in Rome. Almost every property there has a tax pilot on it. So we were willing to give up quite a bit of revenue in order to facilitate the growth and development of that business park.
I have Ann in Rome. Yep.
We also we also own all of the infrastructure there. Most of the roads, the water, the sewer. So we're constantly investing there, right along with the other agencies that are involved.
I feel like we were making gains, and well, I don't feel like it. We were as a region, as a metro area, making some big gains with investments. Rome, Marcy, and Utica, and even in the valley. And I feel like we went through a very difficult year where everything shut down, and that was a disaster. But with all of this federal money flowing now, and people really eager to get back up and out and doing things, I almost feel like we can take something, we can turn lemons into lemonade here.
Well, if you look at it, Bill, we never shut down.
Right.
I mean, we shut down from the standpoint of things that we had to shut down, but as far as economic development, Oroville, never missed a beat.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, they constructed all the way through the pandemic and opened 6 months early. That's a $70+ million project.
Yeah.
We kept that on board. Air City Lofts, never shut them down. Otherwise, those apartments would have been behind. They're here. DePaul Properties, those apartments opened during the pandemic. Delta Luxury, he brought on another 16 units. He worked. We were able to get him solidified all the way through the pandemic. So we actually were making investment. The county is in the midst of a $12 million renovation of Building 100. The first part of it has come out beautifully with Innovari and the Griffiths Institute, and now Sky Dome is under construction. That never missed a beat.
That is
so
beautiful.
So we made sure that our business investments continued to flow so that as we came out of the pandemic, the jobs would still be there.
Very big. I'll close with Ann in Rome, who wants to make a comment. Hi, Ann. Good morning. You're on with Mayor Jackie Izzo. Good morning.
Good morning, Mayor Jackie.
Good morning, Ann.
I didn't have my glasses on, okay? That's the first thing.
Sure.
I do have to say, as far as...
You're on with Mayor Izzy. Right. That's what I should have said. Yeah.
I'm never going to live it down. Up at the base, I walk my dog there all the time, and from the fall until spring, when I went up there again to walk my dog, the property's pristine. It is absolutely picturesque. It's beautiful up there. They keep the grounds clean. It's very safe. I love it. And I just want to thank you for Rome Shines. I took the award for the seventh. I got the award for the 7th ward this past month. It really encourages people to keep their properties up. It's not just all about new buildings coming in, but we've been recognized as people that live in the city that keep up their properties, and I want to thank you and the Common Council for that.
Nice.
Well, yeah, that's interesting. We're also going to add a porch decorating contest to Honor America Days this year. So
I
we'll see how that goes.
red, white, and blue. I'll decorate. You know me.
Oh, and you're going to be all over this. I got a couple oak chairs that would look great with a red, white, and blue banner. I got to tell you.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Ann, have a great day. Ann in Rome. Okay, quickly, before we let you go, Honor America Days. It's going to be great to get things back up and running. Not everything can be the same, but what are you guys looking at?
Well, we're definitely going to do the Pops concert and the fireworks at Fort Stanwix. We're going to add a porch decorating contest, things that we can get up and running quickly. We can't put the parade back together, but that will come back next year. The Canal Fest is going to return. We're talking about a couple of other events in July, August, and then in September.
Nice.
So we're ramping up as quickly as possible, given the announcements of the last couple of weeks, and we're looking forward to it.
Can I just say, and I know that Utica's gotten some criticism, the mayor in Utica, over parades. Yes, the fireworks coming back in Utica as well. But you talk about even something that isn't as large as the 4th of July parades. But the Honor America Days is like Utica's St. Patrick's Day parade. It is an enormous undertaking. Just talk about the reason why that can't be pulled off in just a couple of weeks.
Well, one of the reasons is our people are used to a 2-mile parade.
Yeah.
If we present a 2-block parade, it's certainly not going to look very good. But we did reach out to the musical groups that we normally have during Honor America Days. The pricing has gone up a lot, probably because of gas and the fact that some of them are not even organized. So when we looked at it, we don't have enough music to make it a good product. And then there's no guarantee. I mean, people only have a few weeks to put together floats. Even though people are enthusiastic and they want to do it, pulling it all together. Yeah. And then we started to get already, who needs a tractor trailer? Who needs this? Some of those things we have to put in place a year ahead of time. So logistically, it is a nightmare, and there's a lot of moving pieces. We just don't want to try to present a product that people are not used to seeing. That would be more detrimental than not having it at all. And it really is too much for us to put together in such a short time frame.
Fair enough. A lot going on, Jackie. We appreciate the update this morning.
Thank you. Great to be with you guys, and hopefully I'll be back soon.
All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Have a great day.
You too.
Always good to talk to Mayor Izzo. A couple of comments here. I just want to say, this is from Justin in New Hartford. I've never heard Palmieri, that bum, sound half as knowledgeable as Izzo does. She's really a bright light for Rome, and that bum Bobby could learn a few things from her and her leadership. Utica is doomed. I thought that was a funny message. Can I just say, though, Utica does have skin in the game. They had $8 million in infrastructure, and they gave up property tax revenue. So I just want to be fair. The mayor totally, what's the word I want to use? Backed away from the agreement that he signed.
That's the part
that's fair as well.
That's the part that's going to get the focus, like it or not.
That's very fair.